Hi, my name is Susan Travers, and I'm nominating my friend Janis Zemler for a kitchen remodel. I've known Janis for 11 years, and we've been friends for 5 years. Why does Janis deserve a kitchen remodel? First of all, she's a teacher. Need I say more? Second of all, Janis is a baker. She bakes the most wonderful treats you could imagine. She's the type of friend that you can call her up and say, hey Janis, you got any cookies, treats of any kind, and she'll whip them up for you, no problem. She always has a pantry stocked full of items. So come on in, let's meet Janis, and let's take a look at her kitchen.
Hello.
Hi Janis!
Hi Susan!
You ready to show us your kitchen?
I am, come on in. Hey
great.
Jordan. Come on in, girls. Welcome to my kitchen. Before I tell you and show you my kitchen, I need to tell you a little bit about my house. My house was built in 1935 by a man named Rocco who came over from Italy to build homes in this area. So he built half of this town and decided that this is a house that he wanted to get married to his wife and raise his family in. So he lived here until he passed away. So everything you see was built by Rocco. And there are times at night I kind of feel a presence in the house, and I think Rocco might still be here. So I think that before I give you permission to tear up my kitchen, I think we need to ask permission of Rocco.
Good idea.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
I don't want to get haunted with a new kitchen. So I don't have a Ouija board.
Good.
I gave that away a long time ago, and no magic 8-ball.
Good.
So we're going to have to kick this old school.
What are we going to do?
Well, we're going to put our hands out.
Okay.
And
Let's
close your eyes.
Wait. Let's hold hands.
Hold
okay.
hands. Okay. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Dear Rocco, thank you so much for this beautiful kitchen that you've provided for me since 1935. I do love this kitchen, but unfortunately, Rocco, it's a little outdated. You built it in 1935 before they had some great things like garbage disposals and dishwashers and hinges on drawers. So anyway, Rocco, if you are present in this house, please send us a sign. Let me know that it's okay to tear up your kitchen.
What the heck was that?
Did you hear that? I think it might be Rocco. Rocco, please, if that was you,
Rocco.
Rocco, please give us another sign. Let us know. Is it really okay for us to tear up the kitchen? Rocco wants to tear up your kitchen. Woohoo!
Okay, I guess it's okay to show them your kitchen. So
Thank you
let's
for
do
your
the
tour, Rocco. So I'm going to start my tour over here, and this is my sink area, and this is the original tile work from 1935. I do love these windows, and I love how they open up with the old hinge system that they had, the pulley system. I think they're pretty cool. I love the sink. I love the big farmhouse sink. The one feature that I don't love about this kitchen is the actual sink. It is just a hole. There's just a pipe going down. There is nothing to safeguard anything from going in there. And there have been some things that have been down in that pipe. This is my pantry. What a charming, beautiful pantry this is, right? No. First of all, it's really small. And second of all, it has a few features that you need to make sure you get. It has 2 holes that go to the outside. I think in 1935, that's how they did ventilation for your pantry. The problem is that one I covered up at the bottom with cardboard. The problem is that it really is just air coming through. In the winter, it gets really cold. I have to make sure that this door shuts, and it does not shut all the way very easily. But also, it brings all the dust in from outside. So because that one is so small and everything won't fit, it has to be moved over here. And I know it looks like I just went to the grocery store. I did not. That is how I have to store things. There just isn't enough space to put anything. So, and this little charmer is the showpiece of the kitchen. I believe it was probably purchased somewhere in the 70s. But it is 2011 and I think it's time for it to. The thing that I love in this kitchen, in this breakfast nook, is this cabinet that Rocco built and put in here. And I don't know if there's any way possible, I don't know if you're going to tear out a wall and open up my kitchen, but if there's any way to save this, I would love it because I think Rocco put some love in this and I would like to keep it. I know it looks pretty new, it's only a few years old, but there's a couple problems with it. One is that it's really small, and two is when you open the refrigerator and you close it, the freezer opens and closes. But sometimes it doesn't close. So I'll be running out the door, grabbing my lunch or something, and I'll close it and it'll stay open. And then I get home and things have defrosted in the freezer. So not such a winner. These are the original cabinets from 1935. And the problem with them is they're really heavy. They're completely made out of wood and there are no hinges on them. So it's basically when I'm opening the drawer, it's just wood rubbing on wood. And what happens is down below where the pots and pans are, from opening and closing the drawers, you get this sawdust from the cabinets. And it gets all over all my pots and pans. So before I cook anything, I have to rinse out my pots and pans. If I put something in Tupperware, I have to rinse out everything because it all has this sawdust on it. And maybe sometimes I forget sometimes and I just cook it up with the sawdust.
A little extra fiber.
A little extra fiber never hurt, right? And these, I think that I don't even have to say a word about these countertops. They're falling apart, they're chipping away, there's a couple chips here and there, and they're ugly as can be. And this right here is my main counter space for cooking, for baking. And it really is not enough space for me. So this one I can use too, but I like a big space. One is the flooring. This floor, I'm not sure when they put this this linoleum in, but it is the worst thing I think that's ever been invented. It's really hard to clean. I have to get a brush from the hardware store and just sit here with bleach and scrub it. And even then, it doesn't get as clean as I would like it to. I believe there's hardwood under here. Someone told me, one of my neighbors who's lived here for 40 years, said he believes that there's hardwood under here. So I would love if you can get the hardwood back. This wall, if you're going to take out a wall, this would be the one to take out. Behind here is a little ironing board, but it isn't even really an ironing board. It's just the skeleton of one. It doesn't work. It's not useful for anything. And on the other side of the wall is love if you could open up my kitchen. Laundry in the kitchen. I don't want to have to go down to the basement. But anyway, that's my kitchen. And so this is my friend Susan.
What do you think?
Who I love.
I know we love each other. So please pick Janis.
Please pick me.
Come
I promise I'll bake for you.
Yeah, and come to Martinez. It's a great little town. Thank you.
Yay.